This most likely will trigger most of you. I mean, it did trigger me. Just check this out.
We got Sharon Osbourne. She was leaving Medeo. Apparently, she made some comments about Arnold Schwarzenegger. She said that what he did to Maria was very disrespectful. And I guess she said that she would cut his wiener off.
Would you put in the garbage disposal like that lady in Orange County?
Of course. The story came out yesterday that this woman in Orange County drugged her husband, tied him up in the bed, cut it off, and threw it in the garbage disposal and cut it on.
You're smiling.
Yeah, girls think
You're, but you are.
Even Sharon Osbourne thinks it's hilarious.
Would you feed it to your dog?
I would never give his willy to my dogs. I love them.
It begs my curiosity that why big companies such as TMZ and even other Hollywood, cronies, so to speak, have no problem showcasing such sexism towards men to the extent whereby they would laugh or they would even allow clips of certain individuals that work for them showing these individuals laughing about a man that got castrated, that got physically assaulted, that had bodily harm put upon him, that got sexually assaulted, because that's sexually assault as well, right? Why is it that Hollywood is so okay with showcasing abuse towards men as if it's comedy and showing their workers laughing at a man that got castrated by his wife? And yet these same pieces of garbage individuals, these same useless individuals, will go out and tell us men that we should stand up for women's rights and stop and stand up against abuse against women. If you don't shut the problem is this: you can't expect me as a man to care about females if you're showcasing male abuse as comedy. Okay, this dumbass redhead woman, and this is not the first time she said something this stupid. The last time she said it, she even apologized, for it. And I know this happened a while ago, but I just need you guys to understand just how common it is for women in Hollywood and even society, how easy it is for them to get away with the most disgusting sexy shit ever, making comedy about a man having his penis removed. And again, remember that I told you, and I had this discussion about this kind of sitting rule before, whereby women justify the idea of cheating, they justify the idea of abuse when it comes to a man cheating. They always make this annoying comparison, whereby they say, hey, because he cheated, that gives me the right to cut off his penis, or that gives me the right to make fun about him, about cutting off his penis. Just sexual abuse against men, just made light of. This is the major problem. The question is, why is it that we allow this? And why is it that Hollywood allowed this? This woman should be cancelled. She shouldn't be able to walk ever in her life. She shouldn't be able to pick up any kind of phone and make any kind of call to any kind of company whatsoever for the nonsense she just said. But yet the media, clapped for her. The paparazzi clapped for her. And even these pieces of garbage woman, I hope this woman, and I really mean this because I'm so fucking mad, I hope this black piece of garbage woman, I hope she has a car accident. That's how much I detest these kinds of people. The fact that you can laugh about such brutality that happens to a man, and the same breath, have other employees of you laugh at this man that got castrated, trying to make a point that is kind of funny. You're trying not to, but it's kind of funny. And the fact that TMZ did not see any problem with this and they aired this on live just shows you the kind of stupid people they are. And these men that have literally no balls to stand up and say, hey, this is kind of a double standard. None of us will be laughing this happened to a woman, right? The fact that these pieces of men, these non-masculine men ever, that have allowed fun money to cloud their judgment, that cloud the way they think, whereby they cannot even tell this woman to shut the fuck up when it comes to abuse against men. The fact that they cannot even judge her and they're just laughing with her, like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that's so shocking, oh my god. The fact that these pussies have no way of telling this woman to keep their fucking mouth shut, right, and not make jokes about men being abused, just proves to me that Hollywood individuals, the men included, are all trashy pieces of shit that have no problem making fun of men that have gotten sexually or physically abused. And this is why I'm beginning to come to the conclusion, ever so gradually, that these things are done on purpose. That all these the fact that all these big companies have no problem doing shit like this proves to me that this shit is done on purpose. These guys are not just doing this. The fact that I don't think it's that they can't see the double standard. I think that they are pushing the double standard, by themselves. They're pushing this nonsense. I don't think that they're just like casually making jokes. No, I think that they're actively pushing this nonsense, because how can they be preaching to men not to abuse women, and yet be preaching to women that it's okay to laugh and to mock men that you have abused sexually and physically? How the fuck do those things work together unless there is a concerted effort to push these dumbass narratives and to make it look like to abuse men is okay? Because this is not just like passive. These guys are actively doing this nonsense. They're actively promoting abuse towards men. I mean, they've been doing it all the time in slapstick comedy when it comes to men getting hit in the face, slapped, punched, kicked, all this spot on in Hollywood movies. They've been doing shit like this for generations. So this has to be a concerted effort for them to push the narrative that it's okay for women to abuse men. I don't see any other way. You see, the thing is, the way this makes men feel, especially men that go through abuse, the way it makes men feel to know that these people have no problem whatsoever pushing this narrative when it comes to men. The way it makes this men feel, you would have no problem understanding why they become such misogynistic people. Because it's very easy to look at this nonsense that is being broadcast and shoved down our throats and be like, how did anybody come to the conclusion that this was a good idea? To make fun and make light. And this one was like, I want to give it to my dogs. Okay, I love them. And that's why I said, for the redhead woman, I hope she gets hit by the car too. I hope she gets her legs broken. This Osbourne bitch. Right? I don't wish any good thing on her. Because, and I know that is petty of me, but I couldn't care less. Because this shit has to stop. This rubbish has to stop. Anyway, this is Spoiler Boy. And I'll catch you guys later.